Hey guys, what's up? It's Retro Mikey 78 here, and today we are going to go over what happened in the live draft for Season 4. That's right, we're going to give you guys an overview, so you guys didn't have to, those of you that didn't want to watch the live draft, this is just going to be the breakdown of the competition. So let's dig into this and see what we got. Alright, before we start this video, don't forget to leave a like. Comment on what your favorite matchup is. Drop a subscribe. Remember, share these March Madness videos. That is the most important thing, is share. Get more and more people to vote, because that's the only way you're going to get your game to the coveted Final Four spot and get it back next year. That's what happened with Chrono Trigger last year. Alright, get into this. Remember, we had problems last year. People said that they couldn't get to 8 matchups. So we're going to break it down to a max of 4 matchups per section. So each first round bracket will be divided into an A and a B. First up, we have Silent Hill versus SOCOM U.S. Navy SEALs. I'm actually going to put my money on Silent Hill there. Next up, we have SSX Tricky versus Brave Fencer Mishu. I don't know much about Brave Fencer, so I'm probably going to put my money on SSX Tricky. Everybody really loved that game. Dark Cloud 2 going up against Star Wars Rogue Squadron. Flip a coin there, folks. That one's going to be a toss-up. Twisted Metal versus Fable. That will be the first day. That will be this Friday on March 10th. I did say Thursday in the live stream. I messed that up. It is Friday, March 10th. This will be starting live at 7 a.m. Next up, we have Chrono Trigger in the East bracket, going up against Zombie Ate My Neighbors. Ooh. I actually think that might be hard for Chrono Trigger to beat. Zombie Ate My Neighbors as a fan favorite. Next up, we have another flipper coin. Donkey Kong Country 2 versus Dino Crisis. Ooh. Then we have Star Wars Knight of the Old Republic going to take on Wave Race 64. I think that one's going to be close, but I'm going to put my money on Star Wars. Next up, we have Crimson Skies versus Chrono Cross. I'm going to say Chrono Cross easily, folks. I've had Crimson Skies in this battle before. It doesn't do well. Those are both the A ones, so we'll go down to the South A bracket. We have Mario RPG going up against Diddy Kong Racing. There again, I think that's going to be a really close matchup. But the power that Mario RPG had last year, I think it might go on again this year. Prince of Persia Sands of Time will probably get knocked out of the water by Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Whew. And I actually think Resident Evil 2 going up against Left 4 Dead 2 will be a washout. And then we have Grand Theft Auto Vice City will probably destroy Kingdom Hearts 2. Then we're going to move over to the West, where the West we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe going up against Albert Odyssey. It might be, in my opinion, I think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe will win, but I think it'll be close. Now this next one I have no clue. Mario Kart Double Dash versus the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm going to put my money on Final Fantasy VII, but that's because I'm biased. I put the game in. That's one of my picks. Next up, we have Zelda Link to the Past versus Secret of Evermore. I'm going to put my money on Zelda there. I don't even know what Secret of Evermore is. Sorry, Tim, but I'm going to put my money on Zelda. Now, I think this next matchup, Batman Arkham City, is going to destroy Oddworld Abe's Odyssey. Alright, so those are all the A. And then we'll go back up to the north, and we will do B. Well, we have Sly Cooper 2 going up against Barbie from the NES. I think Sly Cooper will knock Barbie out of the water, but I don't know, with the Bones Z06 twist, it might go on. Then we have Harvest Moon 64 versus Gran Turismo 2. I think Gran Turismo will drive all over that competition. Next up, we have Earthbound versus Metal Gear Solid, and I think this one's going to be very, very close, closer than people really think. Just like this next one, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out versus Resident Evil Village. Now, I know a lot of people didn't like Village. Some people did. But Mike Tyson's Punch-Out's a classic. I think Resident Evil factor will be in play. Next up, we have God of War for the PS4 versus Valkyrie Profile. Oh, man. I'm going to have to say God of War in this one. I don't know much about Valkyrie Profile. Next one, I almost give this my 100% guarantee. Star Fox 64 will destroy Gun. I just think it will. The next two, Resident Evil 4 versus Ghost of Tsushima. I'm hoping Resident Evil 4, and maybe because of the remake, maybe because of the hype of it, maybe because it was Season 2's winner, will beat Ghost of Tsushima, but I don't know. Then we have Grand Theft Auto 3 going up against Pokemon Snap. I said this in the stream, and I'll say it again. I want to drive by gunning down a Pikachu. That's all I want for that. Alright, now we go down to the south. Section B, we have Rock and Roll Racing will probably get taken out by Turtles in Time. Yoshi's Crafted World will probably move on because it's going up against Driver from the PS1 era. Simpsons Hit and Run versus Star Wars Shadows of Empire. Really interesting matchup, but I'm going to have to put my money on Hit and Run, that GTA style. The game was so good. Next up, we have SmackDown. Here Comes the Pain versus WWF No Mercy. There were only 2 wrestling games put in the whole tournament, and randomly, they got put up against each other in round 1. I just have to say, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain will probably win. Everybody says that is one of the best wrestling games ever made. Next up, we have Dragon Force, the other Saturn game in this bracket, or in this tournament. And it's going up against Final Fantasy Tactics. I'm going to have to say Dragon Force will probably be eliminated. I'm betting both Saturn games will go out in round 1. Then we have Zelda Ocarina of Time going up against ActRaiser. Seriously? ActRaiser has no hope. Then we have River City Ransom going up against Siphon Filter. I honestly don't know. Either one of those games have solid fan bases, but I'm going to say flip a coin because you have no clue. And this next one, I couldn't have predicted this better for round 1. The last match of round 1, Spyro the Dragon versus Croc. I'm going to have to say Spyro on that one. Now, remember, each video will be dropping at 7 a.m. and you have 24 hours from when it drops till the next day to do your voting. I will take a screenshot every day at 7 a.m. and then I will remove it from the community tab. There will be a new one posted up, and then that's what you guys go and vote on. There will be a total max of 4 games to vote on. You'll have that for round 1, round 2. Once you get to round 3, that's the Sweet 16. There's not that many to vote on. It's usually 2 games per round. They get smaller as we go, for those of you who don't know. Every night we will have the result video around, I'm going to say 6 or 7. I haven't decided, but it's going to be in the PM. I still will have my regular content dropping every Monday through Saturday for those of you guys that don't really care for the tournament. So, hey, I've got both things going on here. I've got regular content. I've got March Madness. We got a full packed house. We have 2 conventions during March Madness. And we're going to have 2 live streams during March Madness. That's right. Mario Kart announced their Wave 4. So we are going to be doing Wave 4 next weekend. I'm not sure if it's going to be Friday or Saturday, but we're going to be doing one of them. And then the Friday that Resident Evil 4 Remake drops, I will have my copy. As soon as I get home from GameStop, we will be doing that live stream. So, don't forget, guys, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys enjoy here. Tell me what you guys don't enjoy about the March Madness tournaments. I know some people don't like them, but I know a lot of people really like this and really wait for this every moment I do this. Hey, been Retro Mikey 78. Stick out for this tournament. Watch out for the end of the tournament because we're going to have a major announcement brewing about March Madness tournament. I've got something in the works that may make everybody interested. Stay tuned. Retro Mikey. Catch you later.